Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream. Hope you all had a good week. My week has been mixed. Anyway, so today we'll be going through Flotsam for the final time, I think. You've got everyone pretty much as happy as they can be. Let us focus on that. Let us get to the final technology and other stuff that we need to do. Why things we don't have rope lashing? I guess something must have broken in the last update or something. Right. Can I build the fancy restaurant? Not without more treated planks, advanced unit. Maybe we can get all that. You don't have the space for it though. Too heavy. So I need tugboats. Oh, more metal. Salvaging stuff from there. Cool. What are we researching right now? Yeah, a bunch of things seems to have broken, but we're researching the space program. And looks like we're gonna need more metal. Did we clear out the pylon yet? Yeah, we pretty much did what we wanted. Okay. Okay. Let us head towards a place where we don't have... Well, how many mushrooms do I have? 5. Alright, let's go grab some more mushrooms. Yeah, we need more metal. We have enough wood. Thanks to the seagulls. Hello, Leandrol. Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. We are a little low on fire waste. It's been reordered. We need, I guess, but now I don't know why I don't and don't have. Do I have any more tomatoes left? I know I set a limit for them to be turned into mulch, but where's the tomato? Never an ingredient they should be in this list. Here they are. Yeah, 30 tomatoes. I'll get a harvest soon enough. Get you build up on that. Okay. Cut through this clean water. mushrooms, please. And let's also grab more cobblers. Down there. Yeah, cars. Up that series, but getting cobblers because we have got quite plenty of them. Hammers. Oh, there are the tomatoes. Get all the metal. Heated planks. Some advanced texture. Since we are just waiting for this to finish. I do expect this to be the end of our playthrough of Flotsam. We might not even be able to make it through the entirety of the entire stream. But it depends a little bit on how long it takes for us to get the final components. Leveling up. Maximum weight limit now. Oh, nothing of course. Not connected. There, now we have an extra weight limit. Right. Notice any raw material that I'm short on. Other than metal, I guess. Let's keep looking for more stuff. This sewage treatment plant. That's a new thing. When dark, then we'll just pause here and clean water. Oh, neat. The wheels finally got a little bit of an animation update. They actually glowed in the dark. Just need some metal. Yep. Now where to put you? What the hell? Fancy restaurant here, and we will need power pole. What is the problem? I have no metal plates. Alright, let's go visit that sewage treatment plant. What do they have? The mushrooms. Not enough gloves. Oh, wait, that's where we found the guy. Did we not get all the holy mackerel? Or sure we got everything. We left? We'll have to wait until we get everything. Right, we can at least extend the power grid a little bit. Yeah, I mean, some things were broken in the last update. Not great. You are sponge-headed. Well, guessing we did salvage that. Ignore that then. Move over to the next place where we can get some metal. So much more metal. Vessel. Keep daisy chaining power pole. Might be close enough. Yeah, sure. I need 4 hammers. Let's start salvaging that. Get that as well. Probably also need some more aluminium. You're very adorable. Also being very clingy at the moment. Yes, somehow Tiggy has taught herself how to best get my attention is by rubbing up against the mic just as I'm starting to record. Because she knows I have to deal with her then. Which, while true, is also a little bit annoying. In an adorable way, but still annoying. Okay, we have run out of nibblers. So we might have to do something about that, but now I think food-wise we're fine. How are we doing on research? We are done with that research. Okay. Well, just that this is all ticked off so just the game doesn't throw a fit. One more power pole. I think I got most of the ingredients. Okay, we need a lot of platform for this. That's fine. How much metal do? Why can I not find it? There it is. Might need more. Anyway, let us. Yep. Alright, and let's make some holy macaroni. We can only make 10 because there's of them around. Let's do that. Where else can we find some metal? Get to the warehouse without going completely into this place. Hammers. Right. Two more gloves. Oh, in the meantime. Grab that aluminium because I suspect we need a lot of it. Next we move to find some more metal. We will need lots of metal if I want to put those respirator masks everywhere. My housing does require that I have it approved. It's so much metal. Might as well just set it to constant, I guess, because I need it all the time. Just taking that stuff. You mean no edict? Yep. There we go. Concerned that I'm not able to keep up with my water demands. Need a very fancy restaurant. Well, compared to everything else, I suppose. Meal, it's affection. Ooh, macaroni. Okay. Alex. And where can we find the next source of? Long way away. Let's do a bit of scouting then. Good thing our power recharges quickly. We also drain it super fast. Yeah, that fusion generator does seem like a good idea now. Get more mushrooms, please. Scout the region, please. Yeah, let's get the pine tree seeds. We are good on wood, but it doesn't hurt to have a little spare. Right, anything closer by? Not that I can see. No. Let's move out of this fire then. Grab the nibblers. Okay, can we build the shuttle? Ooh, they think it's a beautiful building. Well, then it can fit right across the restaurant. Supposedly, if I come across any more sewage treatment plants or something, I can find some more holy mackerel, I guess. Otherwise, why would you bother with this recipe? Water flounder sounds like a recipe as well. They're all culinary level things. The bouillabaisse. Well, it's more recipes with tomatoes, I guess, so. You know what, let's just put them in the list. Where is it? 20 of these. These. Just automatic. We got the spaceship launch pad. Now we just need guidance system to safely land it, and a life support for obvious reasons. Then there's the heat shield so the shuttle doesn't burn up on re-entry, cold storage to keep the fusion core cells stable. And of course you can't launch a rocket without a booster and fuel to power them. And the star sets a lot. Still up, breathe, we got this, step by step, got rocket to sight. Wait. You truly are my favorite Earthling. Shit happened. Yeah. It definitely does. Okay. Does that mean we now have the final bit of research unlocked? Currently beyond our understanding. Okay, we need a spaceship fabricator. Can we do that right now? We can. Guys, metal, plastic, and advanced electronics. Oops. That's... Where do I make all that other stuff? Coolant, that's kind of self-explanatory. Plastic. There's the plastic. Up here. We'll make it again. Need the battery. Please get one more respirator before I go completely nuts. Find any source of metal that I have missed. Or just skipped because I couldn't do anything with it. No, I did that. Have it too. Now I have the capability to make plastic. But it is. Did I not make it? Autoclave. Autoclave? Auto build everything. Ugly building, so it should be on this side somewhere. How to make a press. Advanced electron. Ah, wait a minute, an autoclave. Cool. We need a lot of this as well. So let's just put it in automatic then. Where is it? Do we need to build it first? And let's make 20 of that. Attack. And glue. Might as well just create some limits for these things. Okay. This is starting to get a little bit annoying. And we've run out of plastic again. Thankfully, my faithful birdies have taken care of that. All the sleep respirator. Okay, make 3 gas bags per one of these. Probably have a supply of with 15. I don't think we need oil. I mean, we might be going through it a little. Any pumps? Probably have been producing it. Especially as long as the birds keep hauling it in. So a little bit more direct plastic treatment might be plastic. That'll do. Go and grab more stuff then. Is everyone unhappy then? Yeah, I suspect that we probably would be spending most of the stream probably just collecting stuff. That's fine. Should be going relatively quickly. Goal here is to get to the derelict truck. I guess we'll go and pick up this plastic as well. Another derelict truck over there that we probably want to disassemble. We should probably clear that smokestack. I am considering getting another fishing boat. Nibblers are now a lot more of a precious resource. One harvest. Bullets. There. A lot of demand for stuff. I'm not readily able to easily haul in. Well, you have lots of gas bags. That's not making buildings a little lighter. Take a bit of strain off our engines. Everything being constructed, we are doing slightly better on our storage capacity. Plastic is coming along nicely. But it's gonna be very difficult to get a good supply of plasma going. And we may as well also just get a supply of trees. Just so we have a more of a use for our wood. Right. The factories also will need to be salvaged. I think I have got enough aluminium. We'll just skip that for the most parts. We've done fishing, so and I'm stuck. Salvage those factory metal, coats, plastic junk. Actually, let's grab the plastic junk as well. We can use that. Okay, you have muscle mouth. We have completely gone through our firewood. That's no good. See if we can build up a bit of a surplus of materials. But we are gonna have to go around then, yes. That's unfortunate. You're carrying the plastic from over there. That's fine. Looks like everyone is bored. Let's see if we can back out of this place. Give our seagulls a hand. We might actually have cause to find some more people to bring on board. We are actually a little short on workers, it feels. Between all those machines that need to be operated. Right. Grab the last of the nibblers. We've actually run out of gobblers. Well. Just by sheer coincidence, we are actually also fishing up the eels. Don't really need them, but you know, it doesn't really hurt to have them. We want to see the level going up. Okay. Moving. I would like scout, scrape, that. I'd like to do that, but I don't think I cannot. Signs of life? Yeah, fine, sure. Right, don't get this. Um, I want to keep some plastic junk, but definitely need some of it to be cycled. There is it. There is the plastic junk. How do you classify plastic junk? What color is it? Okay. It should be in this list then. Why do I not recognize? Or is it a different color of green? Could be similar to plastic waste. Not in this list. That's weird. Just manually for a bit then. Now in the list? In plastic waste is still a resource I need to. It is part of my ability to decorate the place. Could be something I can control. No, it does not appear to be on this list. Oh, do I at least have a hammer now? No, still don't have it. There's just too much demand for plastic stuff. That's fine, moving along then. And I want more metal, but it's not the biggest priority I have right now. I don't grab the plastic junk. Don't have pumps. Don't think I can make them right now. I don't have plastic. Weird, it should really be in this list, unless I'm completely blanking on where it is. I do not see this symbol anywhere. Grab that metal, please. Do we need oil? I'm gonna say no, not really. Still have some polluted goop. Still turn some plastic back into oil. Is probably the better play. And let's grab the goop. Make sure we have a surplus. And go to this plastic factory here. Plastic junk. 2 people on there. Food. so medical fluid is pretty much more useful than unfired medicine. I can probably just keep this active all the time. Okay, that feels like there's a discrepancy on the water. My water reserve should be similar to the ones I have in storage, but maybe it's calculating water that's already been preserved for farming or something. That would make sense. I need to go find some water with some gobblers. Preferably clean gobblers, but see any close by. It's this way. Have to hit it. Grab the junk. Salvage that. Ooh. Okay, I kind of want the autumn. That's because I'm tired of telling them to make it. So we'll just set them auto. Just make them yourself. Still don't really need a medium, I think. But we are getting closer to finishing that plateau. We're still probably doing some recycling. I suspect we need a lot more aluminum sheets, but we'll find out. Right. Time to make starship parts. Spaceships, fabricators, ready. Space building starts now. Check out some of the workshops. I've added a few recipes we'll need. For the guidance system, we'll need a cockpit interface. I've added to the advanced electronics crafter. Special required food that can be tightly packed. I've added space meal recipe to the fryer. Okay. Oh, and regular oil won't cut it. We'll need rocket fuel. I've added it to the oil refinery. Good. Well, does it say how much we need of each? And looks like we only need one of each. Cool. Lighter. Hey, let's see. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, kinda. Our floating city now has a functional space program. Functioning-ish. So we don't have to go overboard too much. We need 5 of these, which requires 10 bioacid. Okay, we're making this pretty much constantly. I should probably put a limiter on that. Where is it? Where is the bioacid? There it is. Oh, there is a limiter on it. We need more bio waste, I guess. We need 3 more solar panels. That I can make, I think. One of these. I think we only need 1 of these. Okay, the fryer. Where's the fryer again? 4 of these, please. And now we do kind of need this, so we're gonna salvage more aluminium. Heat shield as well. 2 electron or advanced. Probably make more regular electronic. Bunch of that. What a little. That's on the floor. This is used. We need 8 cookies. I make here. 6. Bring me up to the okay. So get that queued up. Yeah. We just need more bioacid, which means we or bio waste. Okay, let's set up more stuff to be bio wasted. Need a maximum of 30 potatoes, I guess. 30 corn. Yeah. Rest can all be bio wasted. Probably also hit up those farms just so we can get some surplus. There's the wheat. And all this just so we can get some fusion power. Okay. Long. Some of that. We're a little low on food. That is not great. I've been concerned about running out of people, or not having enough people to deal with all the tasks that I am needing. And we had the extraordinary position where we ran out of firewood a little earlier. Let's take all that. Speed it up a little. In the meantime, we're also putting some gas bags on things. Do I have anyone living in here? Seafood alone. That's fine for now. Does any of the recipes require little? Not really. Okay, well, in that case, make the houses a bit comfortable then. My trusty seagulls bringing in plastic from far afield. Out, take the furniture, harvest the seeds. Nothing I can research for now. Fine. Ah. That is all set for orbital re-entry. Right, they're only extra crispy by the time I land. Full storage. That's a brisk 1 minus 40 Celsius. The colder the better. Can't have the fusion core melting down mid-flight. Yeah, well, we're getting there. Okay. Gas bags in here. Half qual and punch bottom. Everyone is just a little bit more happy. Grab more stuff as we go. Get all the potatoes, tools. Let's just take all the furniture as well. Search salvaging, search action. I don't really want you. I mean, you're also an extra mouth to feed, but you don't have any relevant skills that I really particularly care about. So, yeah. Salvaging is okay, I guess. But I don't really need anyone to do more construction. We are pretty much done with the city as is. Just waiting for fancy products. We are out of metal again, fortunately. Not really any souls of it nearby. There might be some in here. I'll have to double back to the truck. I kind of was hoping to get some of these these gobblers, but I guess it's fine for now. We have a supply of gobblers. Let's grab all overgrown wheat. We're making something again. It's a nifty animation. Right, guiding system. Yeah, that should be just enough knobs and switches to control the shuttle system. I hope they make a big chunky click when I flip them. That is indeed much more fun than watching people pushing buttons. Okay, so what do we lack of the rock fuel? Just the bioacid? Pretty short on firewood. What are we short on in the food department then? Flour. I am making flour, right? I'm pretty sure I had the limit set for that. You are working on grinding some. Right, that's at least a priority for this one. We don't have all our flour turning into something I don't want. Gas bags. Anything else that needs to be lightened up. Yeah, I've yet to make any plastics floaters, because that's just stuff I don't feel like. Nope. That requires foam. Foam I make here. Glue and biogas. Guess I can make it. Sure to have a limit. And now we're out of food. What the heck? Right, let's get a bunch of gobblers and scout the region. A tinder is fine for me. Sure. There's the flounders into food. Can't get the fancy restaurants. And people going hungry all of a sudden. Right. Base food. Don't really want to be around here. Going in the town wouldn't be bad per se. Ooh! Another bird. I might want to go for that. Well, let's first go for this truck. A couple of supermarkets we can raid. Where did I spot that signs of life? Way over there. Well, we're probably not heading that way. Right, the next part. Life sports. Life support is complete. You can breathe easy now, Stella. Big fan of breathing. Okay, that just leaves the rocket fuel. We just not have enough fill. If that were the case, I would have had more stuff to do. Let's focus on getting to that truck. Salvage all the metal, please. Probably will also grab those flounders. I think I need that much more metal that I want to go further down. So my birds are helping out with some seaweed gathering. That's good. Now I'm just waiting for some bioacid to be refined. Are doing that as soon as we can get the stuff in. Basically just waiting for stuff to finish. If I can get a surplus of anything, that will help. not really making much progress in keeping people free from getting polluted. And the pollution isn't too bad in most cases. Travel. But okay. Go back on board, please. Yeah, we'll also need a lot more plastic, I think. First, grab these flounders. Hit up any food place we can find. We'll need to convert a lot of plastic. Plastic scrap. Scrap can just do it. I don't think I need electric scrap for anything. Doesn't look like I need it for it. Right. Right. Let's get in there. That's a two-person job. Have room for 2 more birds. Are we actually working on it? Nope, we're making rocket fuel. Or making regular oil fuel. This is all fine, because that's still a resource we need until we can get the fusion reactor. Nothing else close by. Let's give the birds a hand. I don't think we need the solar panels at this point, but wouldn't hurt to have it. Having no bioacid. Nothing to recycle. Everything else is just used, I guess. Corn is ready for harvesting. What a little. Okay, crouch it. Sure, grab all that. Grab the nibblers. And we have got someone with smoke breath. Don't have metal plates for this. Currently, my craftsmith is not doing anything. We can lighten the load a little bit. I'm not really noticing much of a reduction, but I'm guessing that's fine. This way. Grab the fast food in the plastic. Oh, we finish it. Making something, but it's not rocket fuel. We need more metal again. Plenty of metal. Right, the next house. It seems Tiggy has encountered a new friend outside. It's Cowcat again, I think. Alright, let's recruit Eagle and take up all the gold rock and helping. Those will speed up our work a little bit. Let's get more fishermen. Could be again useful. Where are the cars? You are ready to go. Pizia and Nettie. Right, we have 1 unit of that. Could do with finding some more farming zones so we can get a surplus of everything so we can compost it. But we're not close to any of them. Think might be some nearby, but this is probably another residential zone. I don't feel like going into this polluted zone to check it out. Being stubborn today. I have lost a little bit of weight, but I really buy that number. Ooh. This building is surprisingly heavy. Okay, let's grab some. Grab the seaweed. That's probably the easiest way to get extra biomass we can convert. And that's also make sure our supply of nibblers doesn't run out. Do I have enough for a fishing boat? I do not. Probably all being turned into plattle. Losing power. Hatchwell, you have Spongehead. Yeah, it's not a residential zone. Right, we already have 2. Progress. See what? My vision doesn't quite go that far. I think. Let's just focus on getting our supplies. Have any other ways to make fire waste? Find it. Yeah, other things. Yes. 4 air filters. That see if I can make some. while we are waiting for stuff. I am out of expired medicine. Okay. That is brilliant. Point in doing this because I always need two. At least for the houses I have. Ooh, farming zone, good. Just do a bit of scouting. Plastic junk. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Okay, let's check that she has not knocked over my camera. Nope, it's still standing. I guess he just buggered off. Yeah, I don't think I need that badly. Keep moving. Clean forest zone. I think I need gobblers that badly. Oh, cool. She has calmed down again and she's going after the snack bowl. That's a much more soothing sound to listen to. Hey dear. Yeah, we were talking about you. You're making some god-awful noise just now. Really ear-piercing screeching you were doing. It's a good thing you're so adorable. Why do we still have holy mackerel? Thought I used it all. Pretty sure I did not find more. I try. In nozzle leak. We have just not gotten enough power going. Really. And I guess I have been turning it into stuff. Set this to preferred. And the bio boiler does not the highest of priority. Right now, the reason I want the potatoes is I want to turn them into mulch. So. Yes, you were very brave defending the house. So you sent him packing with the tail between his legs. That's physically possible for a cat. Alright, I might as well check this new guy. Where is he? Construction, static salvaging. Okay, you have a purpose. We could do with some medicine. And the final seagull. Let's go grab that one. Right, you can join us. Don't all your shit. Okay, how are we doing on this? Still not done. Still don't have enough bile acid. Give this the highest priority. I have the supplies to actually build some paths now. A little bit. Okay, you're on board. Grab some more potatoes. Over to the last seagull we want. Priority. Turn back to normal. Did put a limit on how many fries I get, right? Yeah, I did. Just don't have enough nibblers to do that. Flush. Brickleton. New house. We have wood. What's this? Okay, cool. Anyone else left outside of our place? Come here. Okay, please grab all this. Right, that's the third rocket fuel. that, grab that. Grab all of that, actually. Let's see. Might not have kept the expired medicine. So 10 of those is probably fine. Otherwise I will never be able to make respirators. I don't keep a close eye on that. Right, let's grab the final seagull. I mean, probably not the final seagull, but the last one I'm gonna get. Fish nearby. Right, looks like things are mostly settled. A bit more bioassets. Would be enough to get us the next level of rocket fuel, and that might be finally enough to get the booster. How are we doing on our supply of gobblers? Plenty of gobblers. Alright, action on the way. Cute. Reminds me a little bit of the Tintin rocket. Which makes sense. This is, I believe, this is made by Belgian developers, so yeah, they probably would make it like that. That'll get us into the orbit in no time, or explode. Probably not explode. And you doubted me when I said bio-weight makes a great accelerant. I really don't want to know how you learned that. All parts bolted, wires crossed. We're a go for launch. Wow. I think in a couple of hours we were talking face to face. Not just over airwaves. Can't wait to meet you, Stella. Alright, here we go. Whoosh! Spaceship. Spaceship in sight. Initiating docking maneuver. Stella? Hello? You there? Docking successful. Still breathing, floating, and safely tucked into the spaceship. Fusion core secured. Initiating return sequence. Counting down. 3, 2, 1. Takeoff. Look up. Sky is alive. Stella's flying her way home. Captain, the guidance system's gone. I can't steer her anymore. She's flying in blind. I can make it. Manual controls. On. Prepare for merge landing. She's going down. Over the horizon. Stella! Oh no. Over there. Yeah, I figured you'd probably be making something that would crash. Oh well. We'll just head that way, I guess. Once we finish looting. A few more cans. So that we no longer have to spend our resources on creating an expensive fancy toy. At least I hope we don't have to make another one. Just get on the way. Yeah, we might as well grab the gobblers. Still not enough boats. Don't think we need trees for a good long while. Probably have too many of them. I need to set a limit on it. Yeah, let's set it to 50. I can get wet wood. I'm sure that's something we'll eagerly gloss over, Ursi. After all, we're not even on a question how she was able to pick up the fusion core easily by herself. I very much doubt that fusion cores would be manhandleable. I mean, sure, she was in microgravity, but that doesn't really make the thing, you know, easy to grab. I would think. Poison forest. How far do we have to go? Quite far. Yeah, let's avoid that for now. And I really want to focus on just getting over to her. But I do also need to make sure that my supplies are fine. Let's just a bunch of this firewood. We're gonna need the metal. These things up a little bit more. Yeah. Gonna be tricky. Still salvaging. Hopefully that'll be all the metal with. I'd probably plastics for that. We'll find more on the way. Plastics are something we definitely of. Probably process the metal. Food. Just able to make enough power to keep moving. Alright, here we are. There, in the cockpit. Stella! Yeah. 9 out of 10 flight. Flight hiccup at landing, right? Stella, this is no time for jokes. You're hurt, stay still. Told you I'd make it. Yes. Fusion core's intact and in better shape than you by the looks of it. It's buried in the wreckage. Will take some time to extract. He needs plasma tools. For the first time ever, we need plasma tools. Fire. Metal. Wood has sponge hand. Well, guess we go find some more metal, I guess. And probably up the amount of planks. Power mill is working. Everyone's booted again. Do I have a plasma tool now? I do. Cool. Then we go back to the island. Retrieve it. Data in the fusion core successfully retrieved, Captain. Let's build us a fusion reactor. Alright. Let's finally unlock the last results. It has indeed. Generates 500 yields, constant and infinite. Ocean shield will protect us from pollution belt. Alright, let us get on the way then. Probably get the housing right next to the launch pad. That's fine. You seem to doubt my abilities. Honestly, if it didn't sound so ridiculous, I would have doubted myself. Well, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Why did they even develop the stuff in space? It was so dire that you needed fusion power in space. I mean, we're not playing Terra Invicta right now, so that doesn't count. No alien invasion would end off. What is our major shortage right now? And I probably could do with some more medicinal fluid and expired medicine. We have no floaters. Plastic is just gonna be the problem here. And with our dedicated seagull crew. Still as ever on the edge of being completely full up on everything. And without floaters I cannot add additional stuff. You can get another medium-sized one, but that's annoying that I can't just do a proper one. But fine, a medium one it is. Now we just have to bide our time until we can get enough supplies. Yeah, I think we probably will need metal. Our gulls are probably already collecting plastic. Yeah, no need to get the boat out. The batteries? Yeah, might as well. It limit platform, right? Yeah, 20. But I shouldn't be making any more. At least we can do is give everyone a nice house. I do kind of wish they would find their own way home. Having to do this manually is kind of annoying. And they should want to go back to their house. Right? Was done there. Still reaching the limits of what I can store. I really should have paid more attention to dry wood. And we can probably store a little bit more of the firewood. To get rid of a little bit more regular stuff. Yeah, well, I'm quite prepared for the amount of snowballing the building of this tree farm would do. Trees grow a lot faster than I thought they would. Right. And fishing boat over there, please. Anything I can spend food on, like wooden planks for the plazas. Messy walkway, tiled. Continual me getting more photos. Well, that's fine. Go grab more stuff. See another seagull, but unfortunately, we are full. Not really interested in building another seagull house. Was kind of make me think maybe I should have gotten the seagulls a little bit earlier. They would have definitely sped up some parts of the early game. But then again, I probably would not have had the means to properly feed them most of the time. Because I think I kept running out of stuff, and even now I don't quite have the nibblers to keep feeding them. fish. Here we have plenty of ice. Our fishermen doing both sides. Let's beautify the place a little bit more. And also just spend some more planks. That's bitten our supply of dry wood a little bit. You don't have to pick up any more redwood. They're also so effective, I don't really have to do anything. Alright, fusion power. It requires 6 advanced electronics, the fusion core, and 10 planets. Okay, that seems doable. Electronic. Plastic. Plastic. Right. And did I have the thing set for? Not 20. Better. Just need more glue. Of course we do. Right. Any farming zones nearby with some... There could be a farming zone up ahead. Definitely want to raid that pharmacy. And this is definitely taking a lot longer than I had expected. Scavenge the food. We have enough plastic for now. Now we need to deal with the food supply again. Ooh, it's a beautiful structure. Cool. We'll build it next to Stella's house. You probably like that. Really? Fine. Build you the huge storage yard. Because I'm getting tired of hearing about you complaining that there's not enough storage. For some reason we just never have metal, I guess. I mean, I know the reason why we don't have metal, but that's not the point. Ooh, suddenly you're angry. Oh, we're hungry. How is that my fault? Yeah, sure. Right. Yeah, definitely stuff we can use here. At least this thing takes time to build. There. That should suffice. Let's get out of here. We need to grab all the food supplies we can find. Water is not an issue. You have an upper limit on all that stuff. Here we have a limit on some of it. things on. Rest time that's not making regularly enough that you're concerned. Yeah, I suppose a limit of 30 hectares. The rest doesn't matter because just I'm using. Yeah, at least purpose using food again. Processing rather. So hopefully the ones that are hungry will still soon get their stomach set. Food is improving a little bit. Get some potatoes. Still processing corn, so at least some ones should be fed. Right, where are we on the supplies? Still not advanced there. Where else am I stuff? This. Make that a low priority. Like, I wish we could find a bakery in the wild. But we had this one over here. And it's wheat. Good. And more of that. Something we use. What do you mean, full? Oh, dang it, is the seed vault full? Yes, it is. Those things you don't think about because it's not important enough to be look at. Yeah, I guess I do have plenty of seeds. How do I tell you to dump it? Apparently I cannot tell you to dump it. There's no interface option to do that. That feels like an oversight. Metal plates. Have anything that made of metal plates that I can get rid of for now. Manual power thing. Let's scrap this thing. At this point it's not me. Off for now. I need those metal plates back, please. Go. What do I have? Flowers. Oh, I can put flowers up here. Okay. On the crop. Put the flowers down somewhere. I have apparently many of them. That's... How do I do that? Get back to useful. Get back to the metal plates soon enough. Make sure that we are actually solving our food in. I have to put these on here. Rather not. Well, I can put them in the backyards here. That's cool. Those are too big. But the birch trees, also too big. Let's get... flowers. Bushes. Tulips around the windmill, because that feels most iconic. That town even more pretty. Okay, we are out of fish. Let's deal with that. We are slaving away at the grill. Still have not made any more plastic. Yes, we're just completely out of glue. I don't think I can put it here. Behind this. Compost wooden planks. Yeah, that's probably fine. This really is just for props. Okay. I'll just leave that be then. Put that in here, but how do I plant the rest of this stuff? I have to be able to make gardens of some sort. How do I make garden? Just thinking too difficultly. Let's move on. If we can find some metal. I think I need any more batteries for now. Probably have to make parks. Okay, well, that's fine. Did I did not set some. Probably not, otherwise it would be on the construction. Make that 20. Okay, interesting. Guess it's not really a bug, but does not quite work as it should. I know we broke off salvaging here, but then either this should auto-flip to off. I have to re-enable it. Or they should just get back to work. Instead of being lazy bones. Well, at least we are making some progress. Oh. We are making storm glue. Slowly pushing through our supply of things. Right, so is a park what I think it should be? Down there. They're both going. I have run out of anything that I can turn into food, I guess. I get those nibblers on board. Nothing left to research. Location is pointless now, but I'm not going to remove it. Okay, so do I have it right that I can put the plants in here? I can. Okay, I would like some birch trees, please. Okay, I have quite enough plastic waste for that. Don't want you filling up on everything. Gotta solve this food crisis. Everyone starves. Regular is fine. And I have infinites of those for the grilled variety that I want. We're gonna be having any potato salad anytime soon, but in case we do. Starting to getting territories where I've already been. Less than help. Are we getting any close? Oh, come on! How can I have not made any glue yet? Okay, jelly balls will help. Please tell me that there's all of that for making glue. High priority, so that it doesn't get spent on anything else. I don't on the top of my head know any recipe that requires it. Pulse foam. I did not remember that I had that. Six foam now. Yay! Don't even need it for the final recipe. No wonder I was not getting anywhere. Right. Well, can solve this. I've got enough nibblers for now. See if I can get some gobblers. And more seal. Alright, finally building up a slight surplus of food. Maybe 3 people will go grab that. Do have a limit on the home, right? Like I was just building it. Yeah, I do have a limit. Definitely not the priority I need right now. Turn the boat around, please. Yep. Gobbler time. There's just definitely... granted, it was my mistake. There's still not quite enough food, but we're getting there. Using any of it. Okay, people are a little dissatisfied, but overall they will not complain that much. Go for the residential zone. This I've picked clean. This is picked clean. Potatoes over there. Fine, we'll go for the potatoes. Nothing else, we can use the potatoes for stuff. Actually, let's grab these flounders. As long as we are here. Source of nutrition. Not at this point. I don't think I'm gonna bother with any. Really, the only people I really need right now is people that can salvage. I pretty much have enough crew for that as it is. And with my current food problems, I don't mess with that too much. That's 51 voters have. Just so I can get through this plastic waste. Could make an argument for heading towards a polluted zone just so I can pick up some more poop. I'm not close to one. I can see, at least. Don't want to have to turn around. Been all over this map. Still more to explore. Guessing all the factories are behind us. Well, it's hard to say, actually. I think this is a continuously scrolling map. You never really reach the edge. Just feels like you're getting towards an edge. Still some hunger issues, but we are making food, so ultimately that is a solvable problem. There is more food to be found in the city. Potato time. But even with 3 seaweed farms, I cannot keep up with demand. My raw ingredients are almost instant, so maybe I need to expand the city more. I'm not sure I can. My water limit is already quite high. I don't want to spend on enough. Bother. Have my own supplies. Got more. Let's have a round. What do you mean with exporting that? Not like I've run into any traders or anything. I don't think that's a function of the game. least I have not seen any sign of that. I need to put a stop to the production of bio waste, otherwise it'll just get out of control. Food supply is slowly getting solved. Another reason why I don't particularly think I need more staff is because I keep seeing people just doing nothing. Would indicate that there's just not enough jobs to go around as is. Kind of want to avoid the city. I don't want anyone to get sick, and I kind of want to see if I can get rid of some of that pollution on them. To see if we can bump into an industrial zone for some more poop. We're already reducing the pollution quite a bit. I don't think all my houses have any upgrades yet. Did I build too many houses? Or did I lose anyone? "21 people, that should be everyone. Why do I have an empty house?" I could take more people, but yeah, not gonna do that. How are we doing on this? We could do with a refresh. There's the nibblers. A little ways out. There they are. Another one close by-ish. Here. Girls are going off to collect some seaweed. Like, corn is coming in for the harvest. There's other tomatoes. Just at the potato harvest. That's all getting processed. Yeah, it's almost fascinating how quickly you can just pile up on stuff when you're just not paying enough attention. I had not realized I was picking up so much wood, plastic. I have nothing to spend it on, really. We can probably turn this back on. The crisis is over. We need seed sheets. I don't really use that for. I suppose I could make gobbler roll. I don't ever feel like I have enough seaweed. It's fine, we'll just put it in the queue and we might as well just all we can get. This thing can have some use. I'm really flush with gobblers right now, but that's something to work on. Still have not. Alright, science life, sure. Supermarket. Oil tank. That's probably a city. Or farmlands, definitely gonna raid those. Pollution is slowly getting worked down. I think big thing holding me back right now is glue. All things glue. Sure, pick up the metal. And I suppose we should get the potatoes. I don't think we really need that much corn. Good corn syrup. What do we use corn syrup for again? Something else. Must use it for something. Eating parts? What do we use it for then? What do I use corn syrup for then? Gotta be used for something. I don't want to use the petal. Something I used in salad spinner. Okay. Ah. Okay, we are making the ocean taffy, and again we are full. Crying out loud. Just use a regular big storage because I don't want it end. Any further? Just the city. We care about the city. Well, at least the food is now back to thing. Okay, this is quite frustrating. I want to be done with it. But unfortunately, I don't quite have the luxury of being around to do that. You have a prior appointment. I kind of do want to show off the ending. Go for another stream of this. This is definitely the final stream of Flotsam. I do like the game, but I think the game is pretty much played out as it. Maybe if I was interested in doing an achievement run or something, but I don't think there's really left that I really want to investigate or anything. Really, all that's left is just to build the fusion reactor, if it would let me. Yeah, I probably should have just made more. More of everything. Anyway, that's gonna have to do for today, I'm afraid. I need to think on what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you all next week when we are playing something a little different.